call the March 27th Town Council meeting to order, and please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. But we do have a Boy Scout in the audience, Joseph, and he's going to lead us in the pledge tonight.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please, Julie.
Robert Pope.
Present.
Jason Puckett.
Present.
Don Loudon.
Present.
Greg Zuzin.
Present.
Bill Holland.
Present.
Okay, we have a quorum. The first agenda item is the consent agenda. Is there any discussion or comments?
I have one comment. We do have a vendor on here that we're paying their claim, and I believe we're going to have Mr. Cannon hand deliver that. There may be a delinquency on something that is owed us, so I just want to make certain that everybody's on same understanding.
Any other comments, questions? If not, do we have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve the consent agenda, including the check register for March 27th, check for 3/27/25, the check register for 3/27/25, the March 13th work session memoranda, the approval of the March 13th minutes, and then the acknowledgement of the RDC annual reports, the RDA annual reports, and the Avon marketplace bond release as presented.
We have a first. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Julie, roll call, please.
Don Loudon.
4.
Bill Holland.
4.
Robert Pope.
4.
Jason Puckett.
4.
Greg Zuzin.
4.
Next on the agenda is the first of 2 public comment sessions. The public may comment on items on the agenda that are not part of a public hearing or on a specific matter within the council's jurisdiction. Is there anyone that would like to come forward? If so, state your name, your address, and limit your comments to 3 minutes, please. No one's coming forward. We'll close that and move on to council liaison reports. Robert, we'll start on your end.
Nothing today.
Nothing for me tonight.
Nothing from me other than the first Talks Away Day will be held April 5th in Brownsburg. That's it for me, Greg.
Dawn, Ryan, and I had a Teams call with our 1816 lobbyists Monday, kind of give us an update of what was transpiring down at the State House. And then we had the Plan Commission meeting on Monday evening. We had Ray Skillman Automotive had a major plat approval. Harvest Landing had a development plan review. That's for the Ace Hardware and then another strip center. And then we got 2 favorable recommendations for rezoning. One was Whispering Pines South. That was 6-0 favorable recommendation. The other one was Drees Briarwood on 900. That was a 4-2 favorable recommendation. So those 2 will be coming to the council in the future. That's all I have.
Thank you, Bill.
I have nothing.
Okay, moving on to legal counsel report.
I would just report to you that we assisted in the closing of the Easton Gray bonds yesterday and spent a good part of our week working on that. And so we wanted to thank Dawn, who signed all the documents on your behalf, the members of the RDC and RDA, and Bob Culler's here tonight, and Suzanne and Dawn and Ryan for helping us gather and get all those documents to Heather James, who of course does a great job for the town and helps us all pull together. And then Charlie, Joyce, and Greg Garitas also play a big role. But we got that done, and we appreciated everybody kind of coming together and working together as a team.
Thank you. Next is the second of the 2 public comment sessions. Same rules apply. If you'd like to come forward, state your name and your address and limit your comments to 3 minutes. No one coming forward again, so we'll close that second session. Move on to council comment. Any comments? Everyone's shaking their head. We'll move on to council calendar. Ryan?
Dan did a wonderful job thanking everybody, but he left off one very important person, Mrs. Julie Loker, our clerk treasurer, who also was very helpful in closing our bond. I think we just missed it.
I
But-
meant to include you later. It's right here, right on my paper.
She didn't hear, so we're just making sure she heard and feels appreciated. Your
Can we play
next,
back the record.
we can, yeah. Your next meeting is your work session on April 10th at 5:30 PM. We do have a busy work session agenda. You will also likely have, don't get too excited about the short meeting this month. You're going to have a very busy April. So April 10th at 7 PM is your next regular meeting. And then I know somebody, or Don mentioned the Talks Away Day, but one of the most popular events in town is April 12th is Heavy Trash Day too. So if anyone's out there listening, Heavy Trash Day, April 12th, for town residents only. If you don't live in town, I'm sorry, you'll have to find another way to dispose of your heavy trash. That's all I have.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.